If you like to dabble in the supernatural, chances are you've tried calling a spirit using a planchette, at least once in your life. Even if you don't like to bother the spirits, however, curiosity is bound to set in after you read this list. We might scoff at the claims of mystics and shamans, but I think all of us want to believe that there's some magic in the world. Here's a couple of ways to, apparently, invoke a spirit on your own. No guarantees though. P.S. Beware of the ones that refuse to leave. 1. Using an Ouija board to converse with a spirit. The modern version of the Ouija consists of a board with all 26 letters of the alphabet and numbers from 0 to 9 imprinted on it. The words yes, no, and goodbye also appear on the board. A plastic heart is also included. This is the item that the participants lightly put their fingers on as a supposed spirit guides it over the board to create answers to seekers' questions. 2. Using a planchette to communicate with spirits. The use of planchettes to produce mysterious written messages gave rise to the belief that the devices facilitate communication with spirits. Originally used as a simple wooden board for automatic writing, people who dabble in mysticism now believe the planchette is moved by the presence of spirits. 3. Using a pentagram to conjure demons. There are rituals in which people, using the pentagram to symbolize the elements, form a circle 9 feet across. One is made for the summoner, and another to summon and bind the spirit. Making the star and circle is usually part of a larger ceremony, and this whole process is usually said to summon unpredictable demons, so try it at your own risk. 4. See spirits through a crystal ball. Using a crystal ball, a human medium is expected to be able to see the spirit and hear its voice, passing the words on to the evoker. Usually the medium speaks for the spirit. In other cases the spirit might be housed in a symbolic image, or conjuring into a diagram from which it cannot escape without the magician's permission. 5. Using a mirror to summon a witch. Start off in a well-lighted room. Light a few candles and turn off the lights. Once there is enough wax, splash the mirror with wax. Sprinkle salt around the mirror and yourself. Set up the candles around you, and be very quiet. Once the wall is dry, take a knife and carve in the wax the type of spirit you wish to summon. Finally, take a knife and put some of your blood on the mirror. Now chant, which is course through time, we are in need of assistance, O Spirit come, we beckon you. Share your stories, come until the morning light. I would suggest leaving out the blood part. 6. Speak to the dead through candlelight. Light a white candle and focus on the person you wish to speak to. Grab 2 small papers and write yes on one and no on the other. Underneath the words sketch a pentagram. Place the papers literally as close as you can fit next to the candle. Add salt to the melted candle wax to bind the spirit to the candle. Then, ask if a spirit is with us right now. Follow the flame, and if it leans to the yes, you know something's around. Continue asking questions and follow the signs to know you are speaking with a spirit, such as odd candle position, rippling, and a downward thrust. Snuff out the candle afterward. 7. Spell to see or hear a spirit. Think of a deceased person you knew or heard of in your family and chant this: Spirit show yourself, Spirit reveal, Spirit come to me so I know you are real. You should now see or hear a spirit. Spooky stuff. 8. Summon a succubus or incubus. Succubus, female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men. Incubus, male demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women. At midnight, visualize what you want your succubus/incubus to look like. Then, prick your finger, take the blood and chant, O succubus of mine, I call to thee with this blood offering to come to me, so may it be. 9. Summon a vampire or werewolf. For this, you need a paper, pencil, salt, and lavender. Draw a spiral on the paper and an X through it. Sprinkle some salt around the circle and burn the lavender. Now chant, I summon you, a vampire/werewolf, to this room. I command you stay in my circle of safety. I summon you so I may ask you for my purposes. So more be. That's it, you now have a creature of darkness in your presence. Don't get bit. 10. Spell for good luck. Close your eyes and focus and forget your all worries. After you have reached a meditative state, Simply chant the following: Spirit, earth, air, water, and fire, come to me and give me what I desire. Waves of luck fall down on me and complete my wishes effortlessly. May this spell take toll for one whole day, and after midnight strikes, may it go away. As I will, so mote it be. This spell lasts for a day, so make the most of it. 11. How to summon a storm. Take a pan with half a liter water and place it on the stove, let the water set until boiling. Then chant, water boil, water cling, to the dust, as I sing, not just here, but everywhere, just like this, at which I stare. Say this 3 times, and each time, release some of the dust. You must not say this quickly, or too slowly. Now look outside. 12. Summon the Grim Reaper. First put 20 candles in the shape of a circle around the circle you cast and light them clockwise, then say, Grim Reaper, I summon you, Grim Reaper, be my servant, be my friend, may it be cast as this spell is made. Then after a few days the scythe-wielding apparition should appear while you sleep. Don't worry, he's harmless. 13. Summon an angel. Light a white candle at midnight and say, O heavenly creatures of the light, I call to you, come to this place now. So mote it be. Cue harp music and heavenly bells. Unless they're the kind of angels from Constantine. 14. Summon Bloody Mary. First, take 2 red candles and go to the bathroom. Put 1 red candle on the left and 1 in right of the sink and turn off the light. Turn on the tap water and chant, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I'm hoping I get the drink and not the spirit that tells the future. 15. Summon a fairy. To call a couple of friendly fairies to your lawn or backyard, choose a patch of bare earth and lay out a circle of fairy footprints by cutting tiny footprint shapes in a piece of paper. Lay the paper on the ground, and sprinkle it with sugar or some powdered milk. Then move the paper along, and keep repeating until you have a full circle. Put a few flower petals in the center. Now chant, little folk of flashing wing, little folk of dancing feet, hear my words to you and bring blessings with you when we meet. 16. The Haunted Call Spell. To see spirits for 3 days, take 5 green candles and light them. Next, take 5 petals from a red rose and burn those. After that, take a knife, prick your thumb and let the blood drip on the candles without dousing the flames and chant, God of my world and the next, lend me your sight, give the power to see things that can give people fright. Too long they've been trapped in the dark, but now let them in the light. Finally, kill the flames with the juice of a lemon. 17. Summon Lucifer. Try this incantation at your own risk. Lucifer, War, Chamaron, Elizan, Manduzan, Premi, Oriat, Nadrua, Esmani, Eperinsinai, Estiat, Damasan, Danochar, Casmiel, Heras, Fabelaron Thut, Soderno, Pitham, Venite, Lucifer. Shemamforish. No idea what any of that means. 18. Conjure vapor monsters. Go outside at midnight on a full moon night and focus on what monster you want to summon, though it also depends on your surroundings. Let the moon reflect off you and say, Gods and Goddess shall summon up something terrifying for me, by the power within. Mote it be. Say this 10 times and prepare for an anxiety attack. 19. Spell to call a lost sister. In the deep of night outside, chant, power of the sisters rise, course unseen across the skies, come to us who call you near, come to us and settle here, blood to blood, I summon thee, blood to blood, return to me. 20. Summon family witches. Draw a pentagram with salt and place candles at the 5 points of the star. If there are more than one of you, stand around the circle of the pentagram holding hands and chant together, I call forth from space and time, matriarchs from the family line, mothers, daughters, fathers, sons. Our family's spirit without end, to gather now in this place and help us. Tells you about who in your lineage had a magic streak.